What's up, y'all? It's your girl Galaxy Queen Star. Hope everyone is doing okay. Alright, so today I would like to recap New Jersey Twerk versus Charlie Clips. This is off of Smack Volume 4. Now, before I get started, Clips do go first, but he noticed that DNA was over there standing on Twerk's side. So Clips say something like, "Damn, DNA, I thought you was my mans. I thought you would be on my side." Immediately, DNA walks, "I am," and walks over to Clips' side. So everybody started laughing. Everybody found it funny. And even Clips said something like, "Wow, damn, the mean switch up." So now I'm going to get started. Clips round 1. You listen to R&B? Twerk? The gangster nigga with the hoodie that be hard and vicious? Didn't you get knocked for stealing purses? Oh, R&B must stand for robbing bitches. ... Nah, cause if I reach, it's to make a real hit record with my piece. The gun sang better than Chris, but you crying from the bald head. That's Tyrese. ... And from what I drew, he'll be able to get out of rehab in 9 weeks. Fire. So, you know, he had a little R&B scheme, it seems. I like when he said, "Oh, R&B must stand for robbing bitches." Of course, it's for, you know, rhythm and blues. And then I also like when he said at the end, "You crying from the bald head, that's Tyrese." Now remember, a while ago, Tyrese, who's the singer, he's an artist, was on IG Live. And he was crying, boo-hooing about him not being able to see his daughter. He was fighting some type of custody battle he had with his ex-wife. So there was a lot of memes online, and that video went viral. So, and then at the end, I like when he said, "And from what I drew, he'll be able to get out of rehab in 9 weeks." That was a play on words. Drew and Hill, remember Drew Hill, which was a male R&B group. Okay, and I believe one of the members from Drew Hill went to rehab a few years ago. Next bar. Those losses against Wavy, Mike P, and DNA, they should have humbled you. You beat Verb barely, because in the first round, oh, he crumbled you. And see, that's why I compare you to a female group, Twerk. What? That line puzzled you? Well, in 4 battles, I counted 3 L's and 1 W. Fire. Because remember back in the early 2000s, it was a female girl group, female singing group called 3LW. So of course, Clips is talking about Twerk's wins and losses. He had 3 losses, which is from Mike P, DNA, and Mr. Wavy, and his only win was from with Verb, even though that's highly debatable. Next bar. But it's one line that I want to address, and that's your hairline. You have been wearing hats and hoodies since you was 2. If you really love your hairline, then you would let it show. You would have had the same barber for 20 years. It's time for you to let it go. So I could tell that by this time, Clips started to freestyle. You know, he had a little filler in it, you know, after a while, and then he started freestyling. It seemed like he was trying to, you know, get his bars together, which vets do. So I don't, you know, I don't crucify him for that. You know, at least he didn't stumble, he didn't choke. It was just an okay bar, though. Next bar. But if I get half as mad, 2 choices, the Timberland or the plastic bag. That's word to Missy. I'll make your aunt and mother eat each other out. Them bitches old, but they feeling frisky. I won't even jump in. I just control the 6'9" like 50. Thought that was pretty nice. I like when he said he get half-ass mad. He get 2 choices, Timberland on a plastic bag. Okay, Timberland could be, you know, you stomping somebody out with your Timberlands, or the plastic bag like a body bag. Remember Missy Elliott, who's also an artist? She had that video where she was dressed up as that black plastic bag. Okay, and Timberland and Magoo and Missy Elliott is on the same record label. They did a lot of songs together. Then I like at the end when he said, "I just control the 6'9", like 50. He's referring to Tekashi 6'9" and 50 Cent. Because Tekashi 6'9" looks up to 50 Cent, okay? And there were a lot of videos surrounding, you know, on media with them together, 50 Cent trying to mentor him and all that stuff. Next bar. Headshot. I let the revolver pop your chin. Fuck a room. I want you to guess what barbershop I'm in. So I thought that was okay, because, you know, Clips is known for doing the guess what room I am kind of schemes, you know. So this time he's like, I want you to know, guess what barbershop I'm in. So it's kind of funny. Last bar. You strapped in? No, you not. Bow. I let the fofo pop. Headshot. They had to do your obituary using Photoshop. So I thought that was pretty okay. So he had a pretty solid first round, kind of humorous. Okay, like I said, I could tell he started freestyling after a while, but that's what vets do when they kind of mess up. You wouldn't really know, but I knew. Okay, he just had a little bit of filler. So I knew it was a good chance for Twerk to take this first round. So now we going to Twerk first round. I said, your grandmother called me the other day. You know I'm one of the smoothest cats. She said, you done earned this good ass cooking, baby. You done bruised my back. I said, you'll get used to that. She said, I heard you battling baby Boosie. I said, there's some truth to that. She said, please take it easy on him, baby. I don't want to see him lose the match. I said, he about to get that old Catholic school ass whooping. The rule is back. This that okie doke. Try to sound like him, my bad, y'all. He do it best, of course. So the rule is back. That's actually a JERZEY song. And plus we know in Catholic schools, you know, they're pretty strict. They use a ruler to spank them, the kids and everything. Next bar. They said, Charlie Clips. Late. My schedule was open though. And I was too far to turn down the volumes. Not even remotely close. Overdose. They said, how you gonna be Charlie Clips? Bro to go. Different from any statue face. I told him pose. Fire. So I do like when he said, and I was too far to turn down the volumes. They were on smack volume. And he said not even remotely close. But you can use a remote to turn down the volume on the TV. And then I like at the end when he said, different from any statue face. Statue or stat that you would face. That was a play on words. I told him pose. Now it's two different pose. The pose that we, you know, basically debate about the battles and, you know, say who won. That's P-O-L-L-S. Those are pose. Or the other pose is P-O-L-E-S. Okay, so totem poles are actually monumental carvings of poles, you know, that's carved with like symbols and stick figures and stuff, figures on it. Okay, so he meant I told them pose, like on the pose I'm gonna win. Fire. Next bar. My rage jumping, gauge dumping. If all else fails to put Charlie Brown in the field, the great pumpkin. Fire. So we all know back in the days it was a TV show, Charlie Brown's TV show called The Great Pumpkin. Okay, so of course he meant the great pumpkin, meaning the gun can. Okay, fire. Next bar. Y'all see how he had impersonations? That's all niggas doing lately. Like Bigger Nine. I'ma start making you niggas pay me. You forgot about the little nine. That thing be going crazy. And since Charlie bit me, it's one finger on the baby. Fire. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but back in like 2007, it was a video that went super viral. It actually now has 860 million views on it. And it was a video about two kids, white kids. It was a little toddler kid sitting down holding his baby brother. And the baby brother bit his finger. So the kid goes, Charlie bit me. And for some reason, this video just went viral. So that's what he was referring to when he said, and since Charlie bit me, it's one finger on the baby. Meaning finger on that trigger. The trigger of a gun. Fire. Next bar. I'm strapped in. I'll clap you in a coma. Madness. I could snap at any moment. You always fucking joking. You might just die. You can't wake up out the casket and say, psych, I lied. Fire. He was all up in Clip's face saying it too. So he had the crowd going crazy. A little continuation, next bar. You fucking fool. You bust a move or dump a tool. Bow. Guess what room he in? The upper room. Crowd went crazy. Now, of course, the upper room is he in heaven now. All right, but to give you a little history about the upper room, remember the Last Supper was actually located in the upper room where Jesus had with his apostles, Jesus and his apostles. And in that Last Supper, Jesus predicted that one of the apostles will betray him. Sure enough, the next day, they crucified Jesus on the cross. Next bar. I go hard with my grind. The gang get caught with this. We losing the guns and doing all the time. That's my family plan. I'm ready to put them all on the line. So fire. Now, you know, with a family plan of a cell phone, you know how you can put up to a certain amount of people all up in one line? Fire. Last bar. I'm talking blaze your brother, slay your mother, bust your grandma, like the Wayans brothers. So he kept on going, but you know, the battle didn't drop yet, so I'm giving y'all exclusives, so just be, you know, thankful. So that's the last bar. Now this round was great. He had a great performance, great haymaker bars. He even had every battler in there, like Arsenal, like T-Top. Even Clips was giving him pounds, giving him props. Every bar seemed to land in this round. Okay, so he did a superb job. I had to give that first round to TWORK. TWORK was just a better battler in that round. All right, he was more exciting to watch, better bars, you know, better performance, better everything. All right, so now we're gonna go to Charlie Clips' second round. Let me drink some water. All right, Charlie Clip. I overheard you tell niggas that you was lyrical. Well, see, this is the part where I break you down, liar. Because all you do is use TV songs and commercials and put bow in the middle to make it sound fire. Nigga be like, when I pull out, everybody get laid down. It's a full couch. Everywhere you look, everywhere you bow. Ain't nobody alive in that full house. So that's how he was saying it. And he had everybody going laughing, going crazy. Just everybody was dying laughing after that. Then after he says that, he says, y'all niggas will go crazy like he just performed some kind of a miracle. Just because he screams and adds bow, it does not make him lyrical. He kept saying that after imitating, you know, TWORK. So then he goes, the nigga be like, I get your homie smoke right in front of the church. He'll get the Holy Ghost. Cause every kiss begins with K. Bow! No, it don't! That's how Clips was imitating, you know, TWORK. So he had the whole crowd again dying. Like he had at least 3 or 4 of those kind of bars, and every bar landed, every bar hit, everybody was laughing. It was pretty funny. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the next bar. I miss my old gun, TWORK. Scrape the serial off so the cops find it, the numbers is never matching on it. So the last time I seen my bow, wow, it had scratches on it. So that landed, hit hard in the building, because at that time, Bow Wow had just gotten arrested with his ex-girl for domestic violence. And in the mugshot online, you could clearly see these a lot of long scratches all over Bow Wow's face. So I thought that bar was fire. Next bar. Random! But which city started calling extended clips dicks? Pause. Whoever came up with that, though, y'all petty. And there's real killers that call her that, so fuck it. I got a bar ready. God deadly. I grip the AR and hold the arm steady. Reload the clip and put a dick in the 15. R. Kelly. So we all know about the situation going on with R. Kelly and him, you know, dating or seeing or having sex with young minor girls underage. Okay, so that's where he get that from. So then next bar he goes, hold up. Y'all know when I'm so motherfucking mean with it. Nah, pause that. I'm not trying to do another scheme. Old gun, but I make it feel new when I attach the beam with it. Head shot, but your headline crooked. I gotta lean with it. New Jersey in the building? Brah! Y'all whole team get it. Cops show up, Will Smith and I, robot. The machine did it. Fire. So you remember that movie, I, Robot, that Will Smith played in? So I like at the end when he goes, cops show up, Will Smith and I, robot. The machine did it, like the robot did it, you know, or the machine gun did it. Not me, because I'm a robot. Fire. Last bar in the second round. Oh, I'm so happy they booked this battle next to Disney. So he can take a trip to SeaWorld where killers well, drown him like Shamu since y'all saying you a killer well. That's last line. It was irrelevant. Psych, I lied. I'm playing with your intelligence. I'm glad they booked this battle in Orlando. So when I kill you, they won't tamper with the evidence. So I thought this was an okay bar. A little nice little scheme with Disney scheme. Then he had Killer Whale, and then he say at the end when he say I'm glad they booked the battle in Orlando. So when I kill you, you won't tamper with the evidence. We know Orlando and Tampa is both a part of Florida, which is in, you know, Disney World is in Florida. But I also believe when he said Orlando, he could be referring to Orlando Brown, which was the Disney star character as a kid. Okay, but now that he's an adult, he have a lot of criminal, you know, offenses on his record, and one of them is obstruction of justice. Okay, so you know, I like when he said that about tampering with the evidence. So this round was really funny. You know, even Jersey Twerk was giving him his props. He had pretty good schemes, good bars, a pretty good round. All right, so now we're going to go into Twerk's round 2. It's fatalism. Charlie fuck around, get bullets banging in him. Triangle barrel with the beam. I can make a prison pop, but the 38 special, I got favoritism. This Magic Johnson when he first got AIDS. I'm not playing with him. Fire. Now, I love when he says Magic Johnson when he first got AIDS. I'm not playing with him because back in the early 90s when Magic Johnson first let the world know about him having AIDS, you know, nobody really knew much about it in the early 90s. So the ball players was very scared to even play with Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? They were scared about what if his sweat gets on me? Can I get AIDS? You know, a lot of people was ignorant about AIDS at that time. So I thought that bar hit hard. It did hit hard. It was pretty fire. Next bar. Robberies. I done took cash from you clowns. I hit licks like plane crashes. You know the mask coming down. Max swing around like, where the bricks? We hit the house. Ain't coming from the Wild and Out games. You know you can't hold water, so spit it out. So I know on Wild and Out, which Charlie Clips is on Wild and Out with Nick Cannon, they actually have a few games that they play, and one of the games is called Can't Hold Water. Okay, so I like how he put it in the bar. Can't hold water. You know you can't hold water, so spit it out. Next bar. Yeah, you made it to Wild and Out, got the big checks, and that's the greatest feeling. But rap about any money you earn, and I'ma make a killing. Woo! Now you know that's like a figure of speech when, like, let's say, you know, you see your check, you be like, ooh, I made a killing. You know, you work so hard, you do all this overtime, you'll say, ooh, I made a killing. But that's not how Twerk used it. He used it as, you rap about any money you earn, I'ma make a killing, like I'ma kill you. So I thought that was fire. Next bar. I'm independent. You was having sleepovers with Eric? Y'all some different niggas. ... Pop. I would have caught DNA at the crib. I would have clipped the nigga. Bow. Put down on the couch like Rent-A-Center. So somebody in the crowd was like, that's alright. And T-Top pointed and started laughing because that bar didn't really hit hard in the building. Some people was like, but others was like, nah. So it was just an okay bar. But, you know, I understood the bar because in Rent-A-Center you can put down on furniture. So he's saying put down, bow, put down on the couch. Like he shot Eric, who was DNA, and he put him down on the couch like Rent-A-Center. So I thought it was okay. Next bar. I blaze these things. What you think? Because my gun go bow and makes believe? Charlie, I can leave the bow out gracefully. So I thought that was pretty nice. Because you know when that figure of speech, when people say bow out gracefully, meaning to leave a situation or not take part in it anymore. So I thought that was nice. Next bar. Lead bait. 2 2 3s will change your head shape. Speaking of shape, when I heard you was working out, I said, great. I'll give you the only pounds you can't lose. Dead weight. Fire. Last bar. Map dumping. Breaking. Mass gumming with gas drawn. You think it's wildin' out? We in there looking like the Black Squad. I'm in this bitch. You at the face off comparing me to you? I got penmanship. I'm the Charlie with longevity. Extended clips. Now, he kept on going and going, but I didn't write it. So that was fire. You know, extended clips, he battling Charlie clips. I thought that was fire. Then I like when he says, we in there looking like the Black Squad. And on Wild 'N Out, they had the team, the Black Squad team, and then they have the Red Squad team. So I thought that was nice. So in this round, he had solid, great bar round. To me, this second round is highly debatable because to me, it's kind of like a preference. If you like to hear funny and jokes, you'll side with Charlie Clips. But if you like to hear that rah-rah gun shit, you'll side more with Twerk. So this round is very debatable. Twerk had more hardcore bars. Meanwhile, Charlie Clips just had, you know, clowning kind of. He was clowning people, so he had funny bars. Okay, so it's very debatable. I'll let y'all know who I thought won that second round. So far, definitely the first round Twerk got. Second round is debatable, but I did edge it to one of them, so I'll let y'all know at the end. And now we go into the third round. Charlie Clips goes first. You was NWX for 2 hours. Then Jack Boy Maine punked you out of the fucking group. ... You a fucking goof. You 6'2" and 3/4. Why when you rap, you jump and shoot? Nigga stand still on my hands will be the first thing to make a hit with Twerk since Uncle Luke. Woo! Now remember Uncle Luke from back in the days? He was like 90s. He used to do a lot of videos and twerk contests and booty contests with the females. Okay, so that's where he get that from. Next bar. Your baby mom's a fucking thought. And you confiscate her phone like you a fucking cop. So I gotta text her shit like, the promoters ain't want Briz. That's just code word for all we want is top. I thought that was kind of funny. Because you know, Briz Rothstein and T-Top are really cool. They like best friends. They came in the battle rap scene together, even though they're not on the same teams. Okay, so I thought that was kind of funny. Next bar. Stop acting arrogant. You don't own guns, little nigga. Y'all be sharing it. Oh, you carry for other niggas? Hey, Geechee, we got a surrogate. I got a new gun I gotta load it around Wi-Fi before I'm airing it. And it's Bluetooth. So I can grab another gun and start pairing it. So I thought that was kind of creative. You know how you have Bluetooth and you pairing your Bluetooth, you know, that you put on your ear or whatever to your phone. So he's saying he's grabbing another gun and he start pairing it. Fire. Next bar. But if there's one thing TV showed me is that family matters and should cherish it. No matter how much your mother watched your father cop in the house like Harriet. All you do is go Jersey and end your rounds early. And this is a repeat. All you do is go Jersey and end your rounds early, and this is a repeat. You got me battling in a small room. I should make your nose bleed for these cheap seats. So he said it twice. That's why I said it twice. Because when he said it twice, even the crowd was laughing like, oh shit. You know, he said it twice and everything. So I do like this little scheme, TV show talking about family matters. He put the father as a cop in the house. Cop, you watch your father cop in the house like Harriet, and I know the father was a cop. The mother name was Harriet in that TV show Family Matters. Then I do like in the end when he said, I should make your nose bleed for these cheap seats. And I do know like when you go to a stadium, they have the nosebleeds. They call it the nosebleed seats. You know what I'm saying? And if it's cheap seats, then the nosebleeds must be all the way up, you know, top. It's like a stadium, and they usually call it nosebleeds, certain areas. All right, next bar. You did the salsa, battle nitty, and claim you was bilingual. And you said you too seasoned for a frito. And you said you'll run up on him with the little knife, poquito. But my favorite part is when you said you'll cut rum to the white, mojito. But then we watch rum milk you for everything, coquito. And coquito is a drink. It's drink that's made in Puerto Rico. It's like usually for Christmas, you know, a holiday drink, traditional drink. Last bar in this third round. Red, you said something earlier? Well, I'll throw something in old Shin when I spray the biscuit. And he'll get found in the Pacific like a ghetto bitch that's trying to say specific. Ah, Red, follow the code, Red, and don't get it twisted. It's not amounting to, cause y'all get rushed, but you'll get rushed more, depending on what this amounting to. So I thought that was a little nice little scheme. I like when he said, I'll throw something in ocean, like ocean, but O is a play on words for the ocean, because he said, and get found in the Pacific. Okay, then I like when he said, like a ghetto bitch that's trying to say specific, you know, because a lot of people, when they trying to say specific, which is SPECIFIC, they say Pacific instead of specific, okay? So I thought that was funny. And then I like at the end, when it was a play on words, when he said it's not amounting to, but amounting mountain dew, and then you'll get rushed, but you'll get rushed more. You know how people say, well, what's your battle rappers on your Mount Rushmore? But he said you'll get rushed more, depending on what this amounting to. A mountain, like a mountain, a valley, but he said depending on what this amount to, like this is amount to. So it was solid. He had good bars. It was just okay to me, you know, and I could tell that he got underneath New Jersey Twerk's skin when he mentioned the NWX situation. I don't know if that threw him off, but I felt like this was a beatable round, and I felt like New Jersey Twerk can take this round. So let's see how he did. New Jersey Twerk, round 3. You a goofy, in fact. You know why niggas think you so disloyal? You can go on YouTube for that. You watch your man get jumped in Cali, so you do the math. If I would have jumped in Cali and you just got gazing at it for some fucking slippers, you would have left wearing Stacey Adams. So apparently he's talking about the situation that Math and Hollow the Don was talking about. I keep hearing that that Charlie Clips was sort of involved in the whole situation, or he was around, you know, and Math was his boy. So he's referring to Math. So I like when he said, you watch your man get jumped in Cali, so you do the math, you know, referring to Math Hoffa, you know. So I thought it was nice. Tony wrote 2 bars because he choked in this round bad. So in the last bar, he says, you got kicked to the curb. Well, now you coming back for me? This nigga's absurd. ... There's no tolerance. I'm not surprised that your pop's a snitch. I'm just confused how you can walk the earth with no consequence. Acknowledge it. It's common sense. Pharaoh ain't let God's people go, and his son had to pay for his father's sins. So he kept hesitating, stumbling, and the crowd wasn't really messing with Twerk in this round, you know, like they wasn't going crazy with him. So he did, Twerk started off slow, he had light bars, he tried the angle with Clips, Pops, but it just didn't hit. The crowd wasn't feeling him. And it just seems to me that whenever the crowd is not feeling Twerk, and they don't be going crazy over his bars like he's so used to people going crazy over it, he gets discouraged. Twerk gets discouraged, and it's like he just gives up, and then he jerseyed out of the round. Because his first 2 rounds, everybody going crazy. Every line Twerk was saying, everybody going crazy. But this 3rd round, he started off slow. You know, people wasn't really feeling it. Twerk kept stumbling and hesitating, and you know and then people wasn't really reacting to the things that he was saying. So I could tell that Twerk, you know, got a little frustrated, and he just jerseyed out. So I'm really disappointed in Twerk for not at least trying and continuing. Okay, that's why I only had to write 2 bars down. So definitely, Charlie Clips definitely got that 3rd round. Okay, and Twerk definitely got the 1st round. Now going back to the 2nd round, like I said earlier, if you like that gun bar rah-rah shit, you will side with Twerk. If you like the funniness that Clips was saying and how he was breaking down Twerk, like nobody ever broke down Twerk like that, okay, you would give it to Clips. So, and I'm edging that battle to Charlie Clips, to the 2nd round of Clips, as well as that 3rd round to Charlie Clips. All right, now had New Jersey Twerk finished the third round and he did great, he would have definitely got that third round and he could have possibly won the battle. But because he gave up and he wasn't getting crowd reaction, therefore he just gave up and jerseyed out, he totally lost the battle. So congratulations, Clip. Seems like a lot of these legends are just taking over and they're beating New Jersey Twerk. Alright, so y'all stay tuned for my next recap. Later.